Welcome to CDL Prep, brought to you by AmirUSA.com. Today we will be going over some questions and answers to help get you ready for the CDL. We will begin with the general knowledge portion.
إذا أعجبكم هذا الفيديو يرجى الاشتراك بالقناة وتفعيل زر الجرس. يمكنكم طلب كتبنا من موقع AmirUSA.com، كتاب CDL للشاحنات وكتاب CDL للباصات، باص المدينة أو باص المدرسة.
Question 176. Should brake adjustments be checked often? The answer, yes, because the brakes can get out of adjustment when they are used a lot. Question 177. Which of these is true about mirror adjusting? The answer, you should adjust your mirrors before starting the trip. Question 178. When you are driving on a snow-packed road, you should reduce your speed by half. Question 179. The bridge formula. The answer permits less maximum axle weight for axles that are close together. Question number 180. You should use your mirror to check. Answer, where the rear of your vehicle is while you make turns. Question 181. Which of these is true about the use of drugs while driving? The answer, prescription drugs are allowed if a doctor says that they will not affect the driving ability. Question 182. Which of these is true about proper use of a steering wheel? The answer, if you do not hold a wheel with both hands, it could pull away from you. Question 183. When are helpers needed to back your vehicle? The answer, whenever you have to back. Question 184. To avoid an accident, you move to the shoulder. Forced to return to the road, you should. The answer, using mirrors and turn signals, turn sharply to get back to the road. Heavy vehicles often move slower than others. Which of these is not a good rule to follow while driving a heavy vehicle? The answer, signal other drivers when it is safe to pass you. 7. Tourists may be hazardous because... The answer, they may move slowly, unexpectedly change lanes, or stop. What keeps an engine cool in hot weather driving? The answer, enough engine oil level. Cargo inspection should be performed after every break you take while driving. A vehicle is loaded with very little weight on the drive axle. What may happen? The answer, poor traction. 1. If your vehicle catches fire while you are driving, you should. The answer, park in an open area. Which of these statements about marking a stopped vehicle is true? The answer, if a hill or curve keeps drivers behind you from seeing the vehicle within 500 feet, the reflective triangle should be moved back to give adequate warning. 3. Containerized loads. The answer, generally are used when freight is carried part way by rail or ship. 4. When a coolant container is part of a pressurized system, which of these is true? The answer: you can check the coolant level of a hot engine. 5. When should you test your parking brakes? The answer: while the vehicle is parked. 6. When going down a long, steep downgrade, you should always. Answer: use the braking effect on the engine. Controlled braking is. The answer: squeezing the brakes firmly without locking them up. 8. Which of these is not a brake check you normally do during your walk-around inspection? The answer: brake adjustment. 9. One can recognize hazardous materials by looking on the container. The answer: label. 100. A full stop is required at railroad crossings when. Answer: the nature of a cargo makes a stop mandatory under the state or federal regulations. When driving at night, you should use your low beams when oncoming traffic is within of how many feet? The answer: 50.
إذا أعجبكم هذا الفيديو يرجى الاشتراك بالقناة وتفعيل زر الجرس. يمكنكم طلب كتبنا من موقع amir.usa.com، كتاب الCDL للشاحنات وكتاب الCDL للباصات، باص المدينة أو باص المدرسة.